of the stories or attempt the actions described in them. They are AI and purely for entertainment purposes. Hell.
Name's Red. I'm an old-school trucker originally from Fort Dodge, Iowa. I've been hauling for a regional snack and food distributor. For 8 years, no accidents, no BS, and no excuses. This route, Dallas to El Paso and back, was familiar. If not, dull Texas roads had a strange silence to them at night, but I liked that. It gave me space to think, sip lukewarm coffee, and blast outlaw country radio with no one to judge. A moonlit stretch of Interstate 10, roughly 60 miles west of Fort Stockton, Texas, the time. 2:14 a.m., the highway empty, the desert deathly still until something changed. I had just passed the dim glow of a rest area and was deep into the desert stretch where cell phone signals die out and scratchy radio static whispers. That's when my headlights picked up movement, fast, low, crossing from the left shoulder in a blur. A deer? Nah, a coyote. No, too big. What I saw next jolted my foot off the pedal. A towering figure lunged into view on the shoulder, a hulking half-man, half-dog monstrosity with a canine snout full of yellowed teeth, wild matted fur, and the muscular torso of a man who bench presses engine blocks. Its eyes reflected red in the headlights, and it dropped onto all fours as if ready to race me. I slammed the pedal down, the rig's engine roared, tires screeched. For a moment, the thing disappeared in the side mirror. Then came the loud bangs. The creature was chasing me, even keeping up at 65 MPO, claws raking along the cab door, leaving jagged scars in the paint. It howled, a sickening fusion of dog and scream. The window began to fracture from the force of its claws. I swerved hard, the entire truck swaying, boxes of chips and jerky, and the trailer shifted violently. The thing dropped back, but only for a moment. A second later, Red heard a metal screech. The trailer's rear doors had been ripped open. I could see it in the mirror. The creature hanging on with one clawed hand, its other inside the trailer, tearing through shrink-wrap pallets. Snacks began flying out like confetti, bags of pretzels, granola bars, gummy worms, all scattered across the blacktop in the night wind. Then as suddenly as it began, the creature just let go. I didn't stop driving until he hit a gas station, rest stop near Saragossa. The gas station clerk looked up at me when I stormed inside, sweat-drenched, wild-eyed. "You okay, man? Got hit by a wild dog or something, big one?" I refilled my coffee and paced by the cooler, mind racing. I checked the trailer. It looked like it had been attacked by a grizzly with a crowbar, but I couldn't tell my boss that. "How do you explain the desert Dogman stole your pretzels?" I sat back in the cab and opened my dispatch tablet, starting a message. Had to swerve for a deer, cargo doors popped, lost some inventory, filing incident report, minor trailer damage, ETA still on schedule. I grunted, flicked on the radio, and muttered to myself, "Guess even hellspawn get the munches." Back at the company yard in Dallas, the mechanics raised eyebrows at the claw marks, too wide for a bear, too deep for a crowbar. But I said nothing. They let me keep my job, filed this report, and stayed the hell off night runs through West Texas from then on. But sometimes when I'm idling on a lonely highway, I swears I see red eyes in the mirror again. And God help me if I'm hauling snacks.